Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is 2023 and I am finally making an appearance. This is my first video of the year and it's almost March. But what more can you expect from me? I've always said I'm an inconsistent, indecisive sloth, but this past week I sat down at my computer and I thought I want to build something small to kick off this year, and here we are. We have got what I am dubbing almost a starter. Almost. Like it's not really that close to a starter, because a starter when you first open The Sims 3 is 16,500 simoleons. And then I had this thought that I was going to build a starter for a couple, which would be 18,500 simoleons. And then I realized yet again how expensive my tastes are. Like, I just don't like using the cheapest items that are in the game because they are uncomfortable, and I want my Sims to have nice things. So here we are with almost a starter. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and it is just a cute little yellow house, and I just love how it turned out. So you can see that I've got the shape here. That's the final shape. It's going to change in color a couple of times because, you know, I can never make up my mind, but here she is, and she is absolutely adorable. Now, because I couldn't make it a starter because I'm me, I decided to challenge myself in a different way. So this is actually a limited pack build, which I don't think I've ever done a limited pack build on my channel. But this house uses, wait for it, no CC, no store content, and it only uses base game, late night, university life, and of course my favorite stuff pack, which is 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff pack, specifically for my favorite chair that comes with this game. So that was a challenge, but it was a challenge that I really enjoyed. One day, I feel like I will be able to rise to the challenge to actually create a true starter home without cheating. And when I say cheating, if you notice the red line that's currently surrounding my screen, and you can see that the simoleons are flying up off into the air, it's because my tester sims are somewhere in the world of Sunset Valley, which is where this has been built. This is actually the former place of the Prefabulous. I bulldozed that trailer home, and we have the almost starter, which is here. So my tester sims are somewhere around the world, and I have put them in the world while I was building so that I could get a discount, because I get a discount with my testers because of their skill level. And also I have a tester sim who is in the architectural design career, which also gives a discount on buy mode items. But it didn't give me that much of a discount because I couldn't get it anywhere near a starter price. And so in my mind, this was built for a couple, and then there is a guest room, which I've kind of turned into a studio, an art studio as well. I feel like I do that a lot. Like, if my Sims are going to have a hobby, or if the Sims I'm building for are going to have a hobby, it's gonna be in the not art career, but it's gonna have to do with the arts. Is there any sort of hobby career that you always have your Sims do when you're playing? I feel like I either have artists, or I always tend to go, if I play, I always tend to go for the chef's career. And that's just me. What are your kind of go-to hobbies, your go-to careers for your Sims? I would be interested to know. You know what else I would be interested to know is, how are you guys? It has been a hot minute since I've uploaded a video. I'm pretty sure the last video I uploaded was towards the end of November, maybe the beginning of December. And since then, we've had Christmas or some festive holidays. We've also had New Year's. We have had Blue Monday in January. We've had Valentine's Day. We've had Pancake Day. I mean, a lot has happened. So tell me what you have been up to. let me think what I've been up to. So I spent Christmas in Hawaii with my mom and dad, which was fantastic. I think this is only the second time that I've been back to the States for a Christmas, so it was absolutely lovely. I had the best time. It was very strange for me being in a warm part of the world for Christmas, and being on the beach on Christmas Day was so very strange. Like, it was just really weird. It didn't feel like Christmas, and the beach was absolutely packed, and I was like, don't you guys have turkey to eat? What is going on? But I had a fabulous time. New Year's Eve, I just stayed in, which I really love doing that on New Year's Eve. There's just something that hits differently when you're sat in your sofa, in your gym jams, all comfy and cozy. You've got good food, you've got some drinky poos, and you're just having the time of your life. And that's what I love to do on New Year's Eve. And then what else has happened? I started going to the gym, which has been fantastic for my mental and physical health. I'm really, really enjoying it. I didn't start on the 1st of January. It wasn't the whole new year, new me. I started in the middle of January, and now I try to go to the gym at least 4 times a week. And I've also been really busy with work, so I feel like that's been my life. And you guys are all caught up on my life, so catch me up on your life. Tell me what is going on. And as you can see, I have rambled my way inside of this teensy tiny little cute home. And let me tell you, I did something with this house that I never, ever do. I built on the fly. I sat down at my computer and I was like, I want to build a small little house. And I came up with this, and it took me about an hour and a half to build the exterior. I know, that's crazy. That's slow for as slow as it is. But you know me, I'm slow. I can't make up my mind. And as you can see right now, I am going through it and I'm making this house smaller because at this point in the build, I still thought that I would be able to get it to $18,500, the starter price for a couple. Failed massively, failed miserably. But yeah, this is what you're seeing right now. You're seeing my indecision. And when I first laid out the kitchen, you can see right now that there's not a sink in the kitchen because I couldn't figure out how I wanted this to be laid out. I will figure it out eventually. I do get there, and we end up going with a galley kitchen. But yeah, I just think it's really cute. I love an open floor plan. And if I could go back and kind of rearrange things, I'd probably make the entryway a little bit smaller because it is massive for the size of the house. It doesn't need to be that big. And then another thing that I noticed about this house when I was actually watching the footage back when I was editing it is, you see that rug under the dining room table? That's from Into the Future. Now, what did I say at the beginning of this build? It was a limited pack build, and Into the Future was not on the list. So fear not, worry not, I've gone back and I've replaced that with a base game rug. It still didn't get me close to the $18,500. I think the final price of this house is just under $30,000. And I feel like we can call that almost a starter because honestly, I don't know who at EA thought it was a good idea to make the starting price of a house $16,500. I mean, $18,500 is just ridiculous for a couple because you don't get very much. And I like to have detailed homes for my Sims. I can't help it. I really can't. So I think another challenge that I might have to do at some point or try at some point is to make a house using the cheapest items in the catalog, and that will pain me so much. And I mean, I even feel like this house isn't overly decorated. It's not as crazy as I would usually go. I just have really expensive taste. Like those kitchen counters are pretty darn expensive. I think even with my discount, they're about 255 simoleons each, which is astronomical when you're on a tight budget. So it didn't need to be that expensive, but you know, I wanted the couple to have a really nice things. Like, why can't my Sims have nice things? But yes, I think I might challenge myself to do that. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys would like me to try and build a house with the cheapest items in the catalog, as much as that will pain me. But yeah, so this is the basic main area layout. I don't think anything changes when we go back to the recoloring stage. I think I was pretty firm in how I wanted this to look and pretty darn happy with it. I think maybe I do get rid of one of those windows. Yep, I haven't gotten rid of the window yet, but I do get rid of one of the windows that is near the dining room table just because I wanted to save some money. But it didn't help. Now, one thing that does change drastically from what you're seeing now to when we go back to recolor is this room. And this is the room that I thought was going to be the spare bedroom. And so I had originally put the Murphy bed in there, which is from University Life. And I thought, oh, it could double as an art studio. But then again, I wanted to save some money, so I went for a cheaper bed and I kind of made it like a guest room. And so there's a single bed in there when we go back in for the recoloring stage, and it looks more like a teen's bedroom or a child's bedroom. So my thinking, after this is all said and done, I feel like you could fit a family of 4 in this house if you put another bed in this second bedroom. And I think it would work. I think you could comfortably have 4 Sims living in this house. So I feel like for just under 30,000 simoleons, this house would suit a couple of Sims that have been dating, they've been seeing each other, they want to take that next step in their relationship, and they want to move in together. They've kind of progressed a little bit up the career ladder, maybe level 4. They've got some money in the bank, they want to combine those household funds, and they want to just buy their very first home together. And I think this could be it. And so this is the main bedroom, and this bedroom and the other bedroom are actually the same size. So I suppose if you wanted to redecorate and make the bedroom at the front of the house the main bedroom, you could. However, the kind of piece de resistance, I had to think about that for a second, I was like, derp, is that there is a sliding door that goes onto the back deck. So, you know, you've got to weigh up your options here. But here we are in the recoloring stage, and as you can see, I've put all of the wall coverings on the walls. And another thing that I've done in this house that I don't normally do is that the majority of the walls in this house are white, and I feel like I don't do that. Like, there's no baseboard, there's no crown molding, it's just white with a couple of accent walls. And I really wanted to keep things quite plain and just have some features that kind of stick out. When we spin around to where the living area is, you will see that I've painted a corner kind of a corally, it's not salmon, but corally orange color, and I've actually continued that up onto the ceiling. And then I did something similar in the what I'm dubbing the guest bedroom or the child's bedroom or a teen's bedroom. I've gone up onto the ceiling, and I actually do show that on camera because I got that bright idea while I was filming. So I thought I would show you guys how to create kind of fun little zones, different zones in the house. So you can see, is that coral, salmon? It may be closer to salmon actually in the living room area. And yeah, I just think it's a really cute space and a really nice little house where your Sims can just start out with each other. Now, you can see that I've moved that expensive television into a coffee table. Worry not, I have had my Sims upgrade that to unbreakable, so you won't have to pull that out of the coffee table if it breaks, because it won't break because it's unbreakable, so that's a great thing. The fireplace is upgraded to fireproof because we don't want any fire starting on this cute little yellow house. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about it except that I love it, I dig it, and I'm really happy that this is my first video of 2023. I know we are almost 3 months into the year, but man, time flippin' flies. Like, how is it almost March already? It's crazy. So if you guys play Sims, what are you guys up to in your own games? I'm always interested and curious to see what people get up to in their own games. And if you're out there and you play Sims 4, are you excited for the new expansion pack, Growing Together? I'm a major fan of Cass in The Sims 4, so I'm excited to see what is going to come out on that front. And then as well, I have been thinking about doing a little elder lookbook because I am obsessed with elders and I think they need more love. So just interrupting myself as I often do, here's where I have created another little zone for the art area in this studio guest teen bedroom, and we're gonna pop up onto the ceiling, and I'm gonna carry those stripes up onto the ceiling just to create, I don't know, it's a zone. I'm creating a zone, and it's a fun little zone, and I do dig it. I do love going up onto the ceiling. That's one of the great things about The Sims 3 is that you can paint the ceilings because Sims 4 could never. But I had a lot of fun doing this room, and I really just love the color scheme black and white. I think it's just a really fun, sexy color scheme to play with. And one of the other things that I was going to say, a great money saving tip, if you have foundation down for your Sims home in The Sims 3, you can actually recolor the foundation and you don't have to spend any extra money. So that is what I have done throughout this entire house. That saved me a little bit of money, but again, it didn't bring me anywhere near close to that 18,500 budget that I was aiming for. So we've not got much time left in this video. I think we're just gonna pop on over to the bathroom. Yes, I did recolor and lay out a bathroom on camera. That never happens. Shock horror, I know. And then we're gonna pop over to the main bedroom, which also has a cozy little alcove and some paint on the ceilings, and I just love doing that effect. And then we're gonna pop into some screenshots. So what I want to know from you guys is down below in the comments, let me know if you would like to see another limited pack build. Maybe give me a couple of expansion packs and a stuff pack, or one expansion pack, 2 stuff packs, you know, a combination, and I'll see what I can build with those. Let me know down below if you actually want me to try to do a true starter without my tester sims on the lot, which would mean that I'm using the least expensive things that are in the Sims catalog, and it's going to hurt my heart. But if you guys want to see it, I will try it out for you. And again, let me know how the heck you guys have been. I've missed you guys, and I'm so excited to catch up with you all. But I think I'm going to love you and leave you guys with some music. So if you enjoyed this, make sure to do all those cool interweb things, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you've got that bell ding dong to be notified whenever I do upload. But for now, I'm gonna skedaddle. Don't be a plum stranger now, guys.